What's going on, guys? Out scouting again today. It's June 6th, hitting up another area. I'm gonna try to on my last video I showed y'all how to make mock scrapes and to find places close to the road that's overlooked. But now I'm gonna show y'all how to find mountain buck beds for early season and for October 1st of November. We're on public land in the mountains of western North Carolina, so if there's anything y'all want me to go over or something that y'all want me to make a video about, just comment below and I'll be more than glad to shoot a video on it. But we're gonna try to find some beds this morning. It's an overcast morning, and we're just gonna take our time, get up in some of this thicker, as you can see, we're in some rhododendron, which is perfect for bucks to move through. Laurel thickets are too thick, especially in the velvet season. They don't want to walk through there and bust up their horns. So these rhododendron thickets and on the edge of them are perfect places to find them. But whenever I find some buck bedding, I'll be more than glad to show y'all. On my last video I showed y'all how to find overlooked spots close to roads, but today we're on a hiking trail and we're going a couple miles back. If y'all are like me, y'all like getting away from the pressure, away from the people. Normally that's where the big bucks are all through early season. They don't move much. If they do move, it's at night time. A lot of your sign you find's down in the bottoms, the lower areas where the does are at. But then they bed up high. So they bed up high. It's a lot cooler up here, and got plenty of food, plenty of water. That's one thing that I think is going to help me this year, is finding water in these remote spots where they ain't got to go down to get water. And a deer's going to drink at least once or twice a day. Even if they have green leaves that give them water, they still need water. So we're still hiking. It's a dang climb to get up in here. Hoping we find something good. Yesterday, me and my boy at UNC Outdoors on Instagram, we went scouting up here, and you wouldn't believe the buck beds that we found. Found two together. I mean, monster buck beds, still had fresh hair. We got a camera on it. If we get something, I'll definitely be making a video on our 2021 hit list. This is one reason why I say run cell cameras in areas like this. You don't have to, but if you can leave it alone, you're more apt to pattern a big deer without bumping them out. And it's so remote that you don't want to have to come in here every 2 weeks to check your camera. You can just let it send to you. That's why I like those 5-point micros. They really pick up good, at least in western North Carolina mountains. So we're coming back off the mountain. We were at the very top just a minute ago. Not seeing exactly what I want to see. There is a lot of rhododendron, which is good bedding, but I'm trying to find hardwoods on the edge of laurels or rhododendron, and there's supposed to be a pine thicket in this area. So if we can find that pine thicket, can be easy access getting in and out to our stand. I hear something down here. So this is what we're looking for. It was steep back there where I showed y'all. And then coming, we kept dropping off, and we finally found an elevation. I don't know if y'all can see that down there or not. There's a little flat right down in there. Bunch of oaks. This is a spot where you can make you a muck scrape down there, and you'll catch every deer that runs along this steep stuff, and they'll pop up right in this flat, and you'll have a good shot to them. Let's see if we can ease down there, and I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. So, like 30 yards off the trail, there's a great tree right here. Get up in that tree, you can see down in that bottom, it's a little funnel. Deer can funnel through here. This is where you kill a big at. That's why we're in here. You can notice how loud it is once we get off the trail. These leaves are super thick. But we may have just found our spot. We're going to go and make sure, but I guarantee right over there they have trails. It's steep, then it kind of flattens out. They come right up through here, and then they drop back off again. Right in here, that limb hanging off that tree, well, that limb right there, we're going to make us a scrape right there. We got 2 cameras, we got a cell and a non-cell. Probably use a cell for here. If there's trails down there that look good, this is going to be a spot that you can kill a real big one. This is what I'm talking about, guys. I told y'all I thought I heard something. Check this out. Look right here. Matted out. Leaves are matted down. Deer hair in it. They've got a trail going along this side of this ridge. And I've already seen Check that bed out, guys. That's nuts. This bed, that bed right there has fresh urine in it. Like, we could have just jumped them out of their bed. But it's okay, it's June. They'll be back in here. I mean, there's fresh deer hair, fresh deer pee. And we're still walking a little bit just to kind of get an idea. Check this out. Deer bed. Right there. Fresh hair in it. War slick. Deer bed right there. Deer bed right there. Wow, guys, we've been walking for 20 minutes. Maybe 30 at the most. And this is so secluded, but so close to the trail that it ain't even funny. And nobody knows these deer in here. I mean, look, there's another bed. I mean, look how fresh that is. Deer hair all in it. There's another bed. There's another bed. And on a map, this really didn't look like much. It just looked real steep, nasty. I was going to dive off earlier. There's some rhododendron. That would be one of my #1 tips that I have for y'all. If y'all find rhododendron or laurel, and there's rhododendron and laurel that way, in the middle there's hardwoods, the deer ain't bedding in the rhododendron all the time. Most time they're wanting to see. Now all the beds we're finding, could be doe beds. But it's not a bad thing. During the rut, you know, the deer will use this like crazy. But there's trails everywhere right here. And it looks real steep, but it kind of just gradually falls off. So if they go that way, they're going to be walking on a hill that's just a sheer drop, which they have trails, I'm sure, through there. But it'd be more easy for them to come right up through here, bed off this little flat point, and then go that way to get water. They got plenty of food in here. This is a sweet spot. I don't want to mess it up anymore, but like I said, it's early season. You get one chance to be in here, and then, you know, we're going to put a cell camera and we're going to get out. And just because you find multiple beds together, that don't mean that it's all doe beds. It could mean that there is a bachelor group of bucks. And that's another thing with a cell camera. you can actually see when the deer are in here bedding. If you had a non-cell camera, you'd have to come in here and check the camera, and they could be laying there and you bump them out. And during deer season, you bump a deer once or twice, it's over. These beds will be done. So, but I'm so glad we come in here today. We was gonna come in here yesterday, just run out of time. We kept trying to find the bucks that we had last year, but I think they're summering somewhere else. And so I'm kind of branching out, see if I can't pick up more bucks, and just a steady pattern for the summer, and hopefully September, October, get a shot at one of these big guys. So I put this camera on this tree right here, this little laurel bush, and it's facing all those beds we found. There's one right here that I don't know if it'll catch, but it should get them coming this way or going that way. And then the best bed's right there, which it should catch what's going to it. I'm gonna go right up here and freshen up a scrape right here, and hopefully this thing starts sending me some pictures. Guys, check out this rub from last year. Can't get back from it far enough. That is a monster. That's the size of my thigh. Sweet. Guys, check out these rubs. We just seen that one. We just found an old historic rub a couple years ago. Another old historic rub. And I see another one coming up. So guys, we're right below where our camera's at. Like I said, they're bedding up top, making all their sign in the bottoms. We ain't been seeing much sign though, but like I said, rhododendron, check this out. That's from last year. Look how thick that rub is. We've already seen like 15 of them. Same size or bigger. So, I think we found them. Well, we're done scouting. I was going to do a end to this video. If y'all like these videos, scouting videos, tips for hunting mountain bucks, like and subscribe and comment down below what y'all want to see next. I'm wanting to go over my new saddle setup. I'm going to run a saddle this year, so be looking forward to that. But like I said, just find those higher elevations between rhododendron or laurel, and find hardwoods in between where you can get in and get out clean, so you can hunt multiple days. And then like today we scouted, and it's going to rain tomorrow, which is Monday, and the next day, which is Tuesday, and it may even rain Wednesday. So that'll get all of our scent off our camera, get all the scent out of them beds that we walk by, and they should be back in there in about 2 days. So like I said, like and subscribe. I'll see y'all on the next one. See y'all.